Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Vechain, whose current price stands at the $0.02429 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 0.21%. And in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances, and also draw out the key chart patterns that you have information on this chart. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Vechain from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us back to around the $0.02 mark. And if I start my analysis here on the daily chart, you can see we had been trading within this channel. We managed to break out of that channel to the upside. We also managed to break above key areas of resistances, and at the key area of resistance at around the $0.03362 mark we got rejected, and we are seeing a massive pullback to the lower side. If I jump to the 4-hour chart for further analysis, here on the 4-hour chart, after making our low at around the $0.02 mark, you can see we have been seeing a massive pump to the upside. We had also been trading within this descending channel, and we managed to break out of that descending channel to the upside, also managed to break above key areas of resistances. And before we got rejected at the key area of resistance at around the $0.03362 mark, we had been trading within that channel. We managed to break out of that channel to the lower side, and this movement to the upside over here, in my previous videos I was terming it as an Elliot wave structure, and I had this as the first wave to the upside, then a wave 2, then we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 3, then whatever we were seeing here was the formation of a wave 4, then I expected a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 5, and once we see the formation of that 5-wave structure to the upside, I expected that to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1, but that movement here on the chart has been invalidated because our wave 4 here on the chart retraced into the high of that first wave to the upside, that is at around the $0.026 mark, that is within this dotted line. And having done so, that invalidated my Elliot wave structure over here. I'm now viewing this movement to the upside as a massive ABC correction, which was correcting that impulsive movement to the lower side that gave us a low at around the $0.02 mark. So this movement is just a massive ABC correction, and after seeing a massive ABC correction, the next thing that we expect on this other side is a 5-wave structure, and I expect to continue seeing lower prices here on the Vechain chart in this 5-wave structure to the lower side. And whatever I have here on the charts, we have seen the formation of a wave 1, wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. And once we see the formation of a wave 5 down here, then I'll be naming that as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I get a little bit into the details of this fractal wave over here so that it can give me the key scenarios that I expect to play out, after seeing our low for that wave 1, we saw a very nice bounce in our wave 2, though that wave 2 was not that high to the upside. Then we saw a very nice retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 3, and using the Fibonacci's, we can get to see whether that wave 3 has done the minimum that we expect it to do, using the trend-based Fibonacci's, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of the wave 2. That gives me a minimum target area for that third wave to the lower side at around the $0.026 mark. And you can see we even overshooted that key area on the Fibonacci a little bit and went down to around the $0.025 mark. That is where we made our low for that wave 3, and we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 4. Then after completing the formation of a wave 4, we saw a very nice retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 5, and it's very possible that the low for that wave 5 is in at around the $0.023 mark. And whatever I expect to see over here is a bit of a pump to the upside in the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And using the Fibonacci's, we can get a target area for that second wave to the upside, and to do that I just need to connect the fibs from the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 5. That gives me a minimum target area for that second wave to the upside, and I can mark it out here on the charts like that, between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. Then I can remove the fibs. So I expect to see higher prices here and get into this yellow target area over here. And because our wave 2 is a corrective wave, that can play out in an ABC corrective movement over here, having a wave A, then a wave B, then a wave C to get us into that yellow target area between the $0.028 mark and the $0.027 mark. And now that we are trading above a key area of support here down at around the $0.024 mark, it's possible that it might give us enough support for us to continue pushing higher and have this movement to the upside play out. Then once that happens, I will expect another pullback to the lower side in the formation of a wave 3, and that I would expect it to play in a 5-wave structure like that to give us a wave 3. Then once you see the formation of a wave 3, continue like that to the formation of a wave 5, which will give us lower lows here on the Vechain chart. So it's very possible that the low for Vechain is not yet in, and basing on the structures that we are having here on the charts, that movement to the lower side is very likely to play out. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. In case this movement to the upside in the formation of an ABC corrective wave plays out, that will be completing the formation of a head and shoulders pattern. And if I draw out that head and shoulders pattern here on the charts, we can have that as the left shoulder over there. Then we have our head up here. Then we have the neckline. And in case we continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 2, that will be forming the right shoulder of that head and shoulders pattern. Then once you see the formation of a wave 2 and we continue seeing lower prices in the formation of a wave 3, that will have completed the formation of a head and shoulders pattern, and you can see it here on the charts. And this is a pattern that normally breaks to the lower side, having the target area of that breakout as the height between the head and the neckline. So using a trend line, we can get the height of that head and shoulders pattern, then place that height underneath the head and shoulders pattern so that we can get a target area for that breakout, and that could take us back to around the $0.01164 mark. So that is a very bearish pattern here on the charts, and in case that plays out, that will be giving us our lower lows, and that can also play out in the formation of a Elliot wave structure here on the charts. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see whether those movements here on the RSI will be supported. On the 4-hour RSI, we are trading at around the 51 mark, and that means we have massive room for us to support any movement to the upside before we get into the overbought region and maybe have a corrective wave to the lower side. Also any movement to the lower side here on the RSI will still be supported. Also taking a look at the MACD. On the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices could be coming our way. So it's very possible that we are going to continue seeing higher prices, see the formation of a wave 2, then continue seeing lower prices in the formation of a wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.